Today I want to talk about a slightly different yield measure that some dividend investors like to use. It's called the yield on cost, and it's a great tool to show the power of dividend growth. Basically, it's the yield you're getting now based on the original price you paid for your shares. Let's look at a quick example. Say you bought shares of BCE 10 years ago when the stock was trading at about $28 a share. At the time, BCE's annual dividend was $1.32. So the yield at the time was $1.32 divided by $28, or 4.7%. Since then, however, BCE's dividend has been climbing steadily. It's now $2.73 a share, which is more than double what it was back in 2006. To calculate your yield on cost, you would divide the current dividend of $2.73 by the 2006 share price of $28, which works out to 9.75%. In other words, you'd now be earning nearly a 10% return annually on your original investment from dividends alone. Now, it's important to understand that yield on cost is a backward-looking measure, and it's not the same as the actual yield. The actual yield uses BCE's current share price, which also happens to have doubled over the past 10 years. So, if you take the current dividend of $2.73 and divide it by the share price, which is currently about $58, you get BCE's actual yield of 4.7%. And that just happens to be identical to what BCE's actual yield was 10 years ago. Calculating the yield on cost of a stock can really show you the benefit of a growing dividend. Just remember not to confuse it with the stock's actual yield.